Okay, welcome back to another episode where we continue to talk and to loot everything. So I don't think anybody's good at sneaking, really. I'll just put everybody over here.
Ooh.
He just walks back and forth. There's a painting over there. Everybody likes paintings. Okay, I think that's everything. Painting of a pig. Alright, Superior X. Trap disarm kit, some wolf scrolls, elemental. The absence of the seven gods. Secrets of the scroll. Stardust. Pixie dust. Dust. Dusty parchment. So that one. Saw some of these things. Oops. I'll send all the books to her. Lucky charm. Send it to him. Whole bunch of garbage. Inspect the body. Investigate crime scene. Collect evidence. Interrogate suspects. Kinds of crazy books that give you recipes. Wood chips. Great. Let's see if I can stuff these books in this backpack so I don't have to read them again. that one out because it's special. I think that's all the things. So she doesn't have a hat. Just a bunch of inventory management shit. Alright.
We'll have none of that, you hear?
So ridiculous. You like touch a door. No.
Quiet! No talk.
Yeah, you can't open any of these doors.
Excuse me, Grabby Gus. This is a Legion treasure room, and Hey, stop that.
Lockpicking too low. Oh, you can sneak right behind him. Downstairs. So make note of stuff I haven't really done.
Source hunters here.
Holy hand grenade. Eastern gate, beware of traps.
One coin or two, noble spirit? One coin or two? Oh, I am a happy man, and certainly a humble one now. It turns out losing it all has its own share of benefits. Ah, a fool once was I, and ever seeking greater satisfaction than that which I already enjoyed. In my folly, I sought the counsel of those notorious Watcher statues on the western cliffs. Their guidance ruined any small fortune I might have had, but certainly granted me humility. I'd heard they were not to be trusted, that they gave fools advice to the fools who sought them, but somehow I believed that I was the exception. They told me that I would find fame and renown if I renounced my worldly possessions, all my worldly possessions, and became a great figure of piety and humility. Fire, the most thorough cleanser, was my method. But as my house burned in front of me, I felt no elevation, no piety, only the sudden weight of my own idiocy upon my very soul. May the soul of Astarte smile upon you, kind stranger.
Like a wooden log.
So, those statues told him he'd have to renounce his earthly possessions to become a spiritual leader, did they?
Absurd. Since when is poverty a prerequisite of spirituality?
Right. I'm not going to throw my things on a pyre in the hope that the stench of my burning trousers will please an ill-defined spirit.
Materialistic. So many traits. Lore masters increased by 1. Immune to fear. Nice. I think I should actually give my fighter dude, actually maybe both of them, immunity to fear. However,
One coin or... Oh, I'd heard they told me. Fire, may the soul of Astarte...
So, those statues told him he'd have to renounce his earthly possessions.
Makes sense to me. How can you explore the spirit when you're busy keeping up with the Joneses?
And now he's begging to survive.
oops. Darn it. Push the wrong number.
One coin or two? Oh, I'd heard they were not. They told me. Fire, may the soul of Astarte...
So, those statues told him...
Makes sense to me. How can you explore the spirit?
Indeed. He said himself that his...
Can you spare a coin?
So I don't really need lore master on those two. If I can get immunity to fear, it's better. So I'll make her do the War Master stuff. She's already at 2.
You there! Sit! Stay a while. Right in front. I'll excite you. I'll delight you. I'll beguile you. I'll besmile you. I'm Cedric the Sensational, and I'm playing to an empty audience. Don't pity me. No, sir. Just a few years ago, I was the all-singing, all-dancing, all-sensational darling of the town. People came from far and wide just to witness my amazing act. When Reginald came, he brought some fantastic prop with him. Now, have you seen it? A talking head. Now, I never expected a silly gimmick like that to be my main competition. It seems even my usually choosy audience has been taken in by that hack's little gizmo. I'm a man of skill, sleight of hand, feats of wit, and pure entertainment. This curio is ruining what used to be an art. And even when there's no crowd to speak of, old Reggie still has at least one fan calling bravo and hee-haw. Sure as the sun sets, that one devotee attracts 5 more, and those 5 more all curious about the commotion. I don't know how he inspires such loyalty with less talent contained between his hat and his boots than I've in my crusty handkerchief. And who are you supposed to be? Oh, I should have been one of the greats, but here I am gathering peasants to watch. No, really? I hadn't noticed. If not for this ridiculous condition, you'd know me as the king's favorite thespian. Don't you have an impressive library here in Sicil? I'm sure that beast of a librarian could rustle something up for you. Take it up with Katerina. She's the master of this pig circus after all.
Zombie ate your dog? Orc sunk your ship? No matter! You're at Katerina's Fair, a veritable summer home for troubled minds. Won't you take a seat and let our esteemed entertainers whisk you off to a better place? Well, I'm Katerina the Fair, fairest first lady of the fair, of course. I do love making the acquaintance of my patrons, and who knows which of them might become one of my performers. I've an open stage in want of talent, and I've often found the best young performers among the rank and file of the audience. The theatre's fever has overcome you, has it? Marvelous! I do so love a fresh green talent ready to bloom. But I support players, not writers, you see. If you want to perform here, you'll have to find tried and true material. Check the library and see if any of the classics there interest you. I'd love to see us source hunters take on one of the old standards. Right away, my dear, just as fast as your boots can carry you. Speak to Master Chaucer if you're ready for your debut. He alone can adequately prepare you for the stage.
So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm. Today, I think, a king, the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have to wait until the end. I doubt I have to tell you that I am the amazing singing Stefan, the only sentient severed head in Sicile. My audience sings my praises from hill and dale. Psst. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Oh, bless the seven. Look, you've got to help me. I've been kidnapped. Pleasure to meet you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. Psst, now help me. Take me to Reginald's cellar. There I will reveal everything.
You there! Take a seat. Prepare to laugh your head off, cry your eyes out, and teeter on the edge of your seat with an original tale from Stefan, the talking severed head. I am Reginald the Illusionist, purveyor of the most amazing artifact in Andover. This fantastical talking head. Catch the act while you can. This show will only remain in Sicile as long as there are Legion soldiers to entertain. Ha! Yes, I know of that talentless bull. He was here entertaining the troops before I was brought in. I'm sure the hack simply bored his audience to tears until they cried for a replacement. Enter Reginald that's right, a talking head. And he doesn't just talk. He'll weave you a yarn so fantastic, you'll be begging to hear just one more, and just one more. It's quite a story how I found him. I obtained this curio by some rather sensational means. You see, I was diving in search of a rare medicinal sea herb. I volunteer with the local children's apothecary on weekends, in the shallows around Sicile's own Black Cove, when I spotted something amazing. The chest belonging to the fabled Captain Pontius. Though the chest was stuck fast, I summoned a swell of great strength and prized it free from the ancient rock. I had the treasure of a lifetime in my very hands. But then, slurp, gulp, I was swallowed by an ornery kraken that seemed to appear from nowhere. In the hubbub, I lost hold of my prize and watched it sink to the bottom of the beast's cavernous belly. Still, I feared only for a moment that all was futile. Before my mind's eye swam the faces of the many war widows and necrotic orphans who would be lost without my charitable support. I knew I had to live. Grabbing fast to the hilt of a cutlass that floated by at just that moment, I summoned all my strength to slash a great gash in the creature's gut. Freeing myself from my would-be tomb, I swam as quickly as I could, first to the surface and then to the shore. It was there, along the rocky beach, that I tripped over this talking head. Strange, isn't it?
Today, I think...
What's that nutter on the back hollering about? I can hardly hear the show for all the ruckus.
Don't ask me what the tale's about. I'm just...
Don't ask me what that's...
That the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds.
Alright, well, that's good stuff. More for the episode. See you next time. Thanks for watching.